EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got room at the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he may not get so lucky. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Ready? Now they'll set up to throw. This pass caught by Beauty. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
18, tied in. Hey, smash Broncos. Warriors 70. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Big Lion. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And on 1st down, it's back to Jenkins. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Second and inches.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Out to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Boye Mafe gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Trunkin. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Come on. Buffalo 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up into space. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Prater now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Hey, total opposite so far in these first 2 possessions, scoring the touchdown in their opening drive. They gave it right back a moment ago when the fumble was returned for 6 the other way. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught right side. That's Hammond. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play for the Browns. 39 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball out out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
60. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Isaiah McGuire getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it third down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. That's his 3rd catch. To this first half, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Darnold to throw on second down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw again is Darnold. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will go all the way. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. The PAT. Up and good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A run with Sampson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Now they'll set up to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line. It's a 3-tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd, they need 8. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one, up top for Dobbs. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he'll get about 5. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Taking off, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back to 50. Back to 50.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will cut the lead down to 4.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And they'll let out to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught left side. That's screen. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's Judkins. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Bronco 80.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig, rig.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Browns. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 29, here's second and 4. Now Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Shaheed in motion. On play action, here's Darnold. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 5. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's Darnold again. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got him, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is good. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Back over the middle and caught by Judy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. The more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. That one on the former 1st-rounder, Troy Fautanu.
Still 2nd down.
2
to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They need one right now. 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end, Allen, in motion. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Some of the best safeties that we have seen in the last couple generations, Mike, Troy Polamalu, Earl Thomas, they kind of reestablished that rover safety mentality where you can't really predict where they're going to be pre or post snap, but they've earned that trust. The coaches understand they might give up a play or two here or there, but overall, they're going to make a lot of game-changing plays like we just saw there.
Who's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll drop this one down to Judkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the 1st down. Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. Needs to score. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That halfway, good for 22. 1st down, Seattle. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Darnold. This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. To throw is Darnold. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here is 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down.
18, 5 in. Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
19 right. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. They'll run here. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. We are set for 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really